It's all right. Sid has nothing to fear.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back. Right. The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Not all of the nobles made it out of it. Otto. She's been better.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him. We've sent ours out to the Cursebreakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled. No leads yet.
All right.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the Professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
When I get my hands on her.
I'll be all right, Clive. I just need some rest.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one...
Mid.
And? Dad said I had a knack for engineering. That was it. But I'm helping... I know...
Well, all right.
Which is...
So-
First thing, there's the... The other material apart...
Is it?
For now.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Was wondering, Med's back.
Just now, she's planning to set up a workshop in the store. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
They're slow.
Excellent.
It's pay. If it weren't for...
Indeed it would.
I'll send this...
Thank you. Blackthorn.
Was it?
I have... She required... Do you think you can make them? My thanks. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
It's all right. See, there's nothing...
Should be enough to... How do?
Bardolph. So natural.
Well, I look, but I... It don't happen, you know.
That's well...
Fetch!
Home.
I don't mind.
Thank you, Mark.
He went up to far as I know.
I'll look from there. You do, Bernard.
Oh. Building a workshop, you say? And
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. And but I came up here hoping to visit. Even Pat. But you're a dab hand when it comes...
It's the least I can do. This shouldn't take long. This one. This one. Enough. That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son.
How long is it since the...
What? Must be... Oh, it may as well have been a century.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live it. Soon as I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there... anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work.
My good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Clive.
Talia.
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask. He must have found something. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigo.
Talia, I'm afraid...
You don't need me. I hope as... And we, the opera...
I know.
I know you.
Some...
Just tell me...
You... No one that... Unfortunately... Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but they should be...
They know the way.
But what if I've before...
I'll go on for...
Thank the...
That should...
Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her back.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him? Like...
They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and...
What do you reckon, Torgal?
It's certainly Clive. I believe that Torgal may be known in one of our oldest bestiaries. I found reference to a frost wolf who served as his name...
Fenrir the Frost.
Now, the annals, a girl from the north, one...
You're saying that
What?
Just like that. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as just when his master...
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come...
Quite. His latent birthright, it had only to be...
Oh, get you!
And regarding your original... Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I thought...
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for... I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. But I promise, just you wait.
Then I look forward. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
There's talk that the glass...
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
All anyone ever wants.
Fresh cuts! Come up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the bush.
Straight home now. Cole.
Just about. Sid,
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't...
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned...
Well, I'm here now.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather... I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect...
You made the right decision.
The goblins may still be...
You have duties to attend to here.
All right, and please, hurry. If the beast...
I won't let that happen.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, Jack. They're trying to get into the carriage. Farewell. A friend. Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had...
Why should we run?
Perhaps. Freedom, safety, the life.
Sid, you weren't...
This man risked his life to save yours.
Fine.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety.
You can leave the rest to...
Thank you. The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Over here! Get him! Go for this one! Go for get him! Stay down!
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
just one thing after another around here. The Litlands have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. If I just... Or maybe I wouldn't.
Cole and the...
No. What kind... I should have...
We swore...
It's good to see...
With all due respect, no one with doubts.
We all know how...
Cole, I thank you. I sometimes...
You were...
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes.
You'll do fine.
Thank you. So the brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. One ill-conceived incision, and even success. I became...
Curse breakers, they toil in the shadows, and yet we never won for...
Convict.
They're willing to fuck. I know.
Thank...
How goes the hunt?
Largely. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in... If only we knew for certain by what...
Well, if anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you.
What?
Word.
Do you know, Clark?
You have nothing.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here! The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little ones have been up to their old. It's just one thing after another around here.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. It may well...
Lid's finished outfitting our little workshop, I hear.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang.
You're not...
I won't risk it.
The Lanza, and if you have any trouble...
Who is she?
An older son. We've heard nothing.
Thanks.
So...
Don't look... Gav.
You can...
All right, Uncle.
We I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
This one! Get him! Go for It's over!
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers?
So, Lord Cook.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stone here. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
The outlaw! Take him!
Try it.
Bravo, my boy!
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any...
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Delamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you?
Anything I can help? Allow me. My whizzing. Oh, no.
This river runs all the way to the southern side.
What do you want?
Oh, a woman.
Never heard of
One more question. If I want
Oh, that's the owner.
the bride.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Good day, my lord.
Here you are.
My thanks.
Fare you well.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Sweet incense. What's that?
Look, Father. Hot water.
Can I help?
Yes, a long-standing...
Then you should ask. He's been here. Try the bath.
Thank you. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this photo knows. Excuse me.
I am.
I hope you know. She was.
Go to the...
Just... Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the... Stick your...
Who are you working for?
He wanted us to... Though, Lord Furder?
Look what the cat...
Your skill with the blade is rare and a fitting talent.
You know who I am. So what now?
Cool. That isn't mine. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She...
Yeah. To the Lock of
To the Lock of
Weights and butts! Holes and
Needed to a silken soft.
The most fragrant herbs and
My carpet!
Is this the play?
Who was? So much.
It was an easy. Whoops.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man... 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
A deposit?
Night eaten dark, fresh from the grill.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You...
Don't be still. No.
Do you have a
Dip it. Just well, this is the men of the...
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my Thank you.
Let me treat you.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands.
One of the many treasures in my collection.
All right. But not...
What are you... Care to explain why you're giving...
Bait, my boy. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course. It's but my uncharacteristic indiscretion. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized sword.
So the pearl was...
I thought they'd... A small bet...
That does mean... Oh, well...
It just goes to I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
I need to drink.
Fucking men of the wrong.
$1,000 for a measly bunch of missile greens.
I named my price.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake.
made from the stoutest stoneware.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
My carpets have pride of place in castle.
Ready, go?
Caution, my boy.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning.
Oh. You brought the... Oh.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what...
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here, but we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing.
Royalists, eh?
Why? To collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nation's end being such. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed...
Did you get all that? They're in
My lord! What is the...
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them! Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle!
Good! I'm just getting warmed up!
Brutal! This one.
Sickle!
Well...
Greybeard, you were magnificent. Such a shame you didn't have...
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's... I hardly expected one so venerable to
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and
Well, indeed the people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone Until you two can... Well, we'd better get these crystals... It occurs to me that
Clive.
Well, to tell... No. Here. Any friend of mine who sees you with it...
Thank you.
And please tell...
Omia lostelan. Tu isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you. Come on.
Clive. You and what? Alas. Still. Ours. At least. So. You and I. What? Alas. Still. How very... Of course. There's simply no other way. Farewell now.
I've never even forged a button.
No.
Oh, sometimes two people you want. Never.
I know. So,
Good. And then
the way we...
There's the... I'll tomorrow.
Let's... Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
The finest fabric!
Welcome. You're fair. Give me...
So,
Everything I've worked for, all
are you all right?
the baths are closed. I'm bound to these baths in more ways.
All right.
One leaves my...
Silver platter.
Hanging lantern! Ah, they've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
I have...
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with you.
Thank you. So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I.
Ah.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake.
Then Drake's on, but
No,
well.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on. Don't tell me you put down roots.
Come on. Run like the wind.
What the hell are those things?
By the flames. That explains the heat. Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets!
The most fragrant herbs...
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Lights and pots!
There he is. The man who...
No.
You tell her that... Right.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
It would make a fine
So you look all too superb. No, I mean, is that
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Any luck?
If you're feathered.
Are there any what you
If it... Folk first sat... Blood! I don't... It's...
looks like I've got slime.
Alive, sir.
You're
Then I-
right. So do you crush it up or just throw it in the furnace?
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. That'll do, girl.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabrics!
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Plates and pots!
Sweet incense! What candle?
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Southern needs.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's owed.
Silver platters, made from the stoutest stoneware.
Kneaded to a
Light meat and
silken
dark.
softness.
Take a sniff, good sir. No chance. I wasn't sure how much, but I hope this is enough.
You enough now.
A knife forged from...
It's a fine...
That's... I'm sorry.
First things... what? It's sharp-ish, but it will... And it...
No.
I don't know. Next... Well... the butcher? The hunt...
Yes.
I'd start... If... For the... There goes up.
It looks so boss me. You...
Fuck! Why do they start? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. Euthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash? Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
They spotted us. With me. Go, Torgal! Get him! Ah!
They've taken over the entire mine. Time to fight.
Over here!
So much for the men of the Rock. Dhalmekia's finest.